All right, Keith, we saw some sun, and it's going to stay mild for us, but we don't want to put the shovels away just yet.
Oh, well, I hope not. It's January.
Well,
January.
listen, we've had a pretty weird winter so far, so you
Yeah.
don't know.
It's true.
Just saying.
And even, I'm about to talk about how we have another snow chance and some more in the long range, but there's nothing frigid in there, which I think does change the feeling of the winter a bit. If you get snow, but then the next day it's 38, 39, it's a different vibe altogether. It's a more excellent vibe, in my opinion. Because everybody wins. You get the snow and you don't have to deal with frigid cold. 43 in Portland for a high today, 36 in Bangor, 45 in Portsmouth. They had most of our sleet reports come out of down East Maine. They didn't quite get as warm today, but there was still some melting going on. Tonight it won't be all that cold. Temperatures drop down to freezing or a little bit below, 20s in the mountains. And tomorrow is similar to today, but there will be an isolated chance for a sprinkle over southern Maine. But if you dodge that, it's pretty warm. Again, 40 to 45 over southern and central Maine with a mixture of sun and clouds. And then probably upper 30s here in Bangor to near 40 degrees. Tomorrow night is similar, 30 or so, about freezing along the coast. We start with sun on Thursday morning. During the daylight hours on Thursday, no issues at all. And then here comes our next storm on Thursday night. This storm is really kind of a flat, progressive low, meaning it's not a big bombed out nor'easter in the Gulf of Maine, which in theory should make our job easier here. It's kind of going just from west to east. It starts on Thursday night, but notice initially temperatures along the coast especially, and even just a little inland, are probably too warm. You either start as a little light rain or just ineffectual snow. I mean, 36 degrees, it can snow, but you're not really going to add anything up. So it takes until the later evening hours on Thursday, really kind of the middle of the night, get surface temperatures down enough along the coast and inland that we start accumulating snow. And I think we get a lot of our snowfall done in those hours, middle of the night through very early on Friday. So I think the Friday morning commute is probably fairly rough because the timing of the storm is right through the middle of that. Bangor, meanwhile, and even Augusta, kind of on the edge of the storm. There's snow going on, but the heaviest stuff isn't hitting them till the middle of the day. Then it's lighter bands through the middle of the day into the early afternoon, and then it ends on Friday night, and temperatures cool down after that. So first shot snowfall map. I think, you know, the bullseye area is down here where we've got the moisture, but we also have the colder temperatures back into the lakes region of New Hampshire, for example. I shaded Portland and all the coastline to 3 to 6 because I think we'd probably lose an inch or two of snow on the front end with surface temperatures not cold enough. And then Bangor is kind of the end of this thing as it stands. But obviously we have a few days. If it wobbles north, Bangor will get more. If it wobbles south, they'll almost get cut out altogether. So that's really the only thing that could change here as we get closer, is just little wobbles. That's part of the fun. Quiet on Saturday, Sunday. All of a sudden the models think there is something on Monday, and they are unanimous in this front. So we'll have a mixture of rain and snow likely on Monday, and then maybe another storm mid next week. So we're starting to juice it up. Give me a reason for being here.
Thank gosh.
Over the, I know. Yeah, no. Productivity across the board will increase over the next week as I am tied up with these storms.
Which is great because he won't be distracting
That's
us
what I'm
in
saying,
the newsroom
right?
around deadline
Yeah,
time.
it really
We don't love hearing
doesn't
from you,
help
Keith.
everybody.
All right. Thanks, Keith.